Hey kids, hey parents, glad that you guys are tuning in. And we make these to help you to understand God's Word in a way that's makes sense, and that you can trust and have hope, encouragement, and that you can obey the Lord. Well, this week I've got some stuff in front of me. When I was in college, I got the chance to go to England and to Scotland to study. And so when we were in Scotland, we got lunch someplace, and they had this water. It was mineral water. I just thought, that's a cool bottle. So I've kept it all these years. And then I've got an old glass Coke bottle. This is how people used to get Coke. And then we've got our Curtis Kids mug here. We're here to partner with your parents to pass on God's truth to you because we want you to hope in Jesus. Well, just a minute. See, these are different shaped items. So this is an interesting, cool shape. I like the shape of this bottle. This one is a different shape. It's still glass. And then this one is just all the way round. These other have contours and shapes. But if I pour this water in, let's see what happens. If they won't make a mess. It's going to look a certain way. It's starting to fill that bottle up, okay? Well, then we can fill some here in this cup, and it just goes straight up. All right. This one, let's see how much we got left in the pitcher. Okay. It's going. It's a similar shape to the mug until it gets towards the top, and then it curves up. Starts getting narrower. Oh, there we go, right to the top. Now see, these different containers, they cause the water that goes in to take the shape that's in there. And so if we were to put these in the freezer, you know what would happen. They would freeze in exactly that shape. And if somehow we could break these things open without damaging the ice, we would have a big chunk of ice that was in that shape. Well, this helps us think about our lesson today. It's kind of the big picture of the unit, and it's Romans 15. And there it talks about imitating Jesus, that Jesus didn't go and try to please himself. He sought to please others, not just doing whatever they wanted, but what they needed. He loved others and gave himself for others. And so he says we ought to treat other people that way. When we look at them, we should act and think like Jesus. How could we do something else if we said we follow him? We're going to treat them differently. No, Jesus gave himself away for others in love. And so Jesus and his love and his life is like it sets the shape. It's like a mold. Like this water, again, if we took this out and it was frozen, it would have those little ridges on it and that shape to it. It would be different than this. Jesus' love, it's to set the shape for us. And so as our life, as we trust him, our life goes in there, and then Jesus should set the shape for it. Not the world, not what we want, not some other thing we find, but Jesus. Well, how about in your home or with your friends or at school? How does Jesus need to set the shape for things? Maybe how you talk to people, the things that you talk about, the ways maybe that you pray for someone or that you're not praying for them and you could. Talk about that together with your mom and dad. Maybe they have seen some things that they can help you to see as well. And then spend some time so that you can let Jesus be the mold that shapes your life. I've got one more thing for you, and it is the word of the week. And the word this week, to help me remember my trip to Scotland, the word of the week is Scotland. All right, guys, have a good week. Take care.